example 7 on page 427. Add the two fractions. Okay. For this example, we're given this fraction, the first fraction, 4x squared minus 5xy, and denominator is x squared minus y squared. For this second fraction, we have 2xy minus y squared. X squared minus y squared as its denominator. Now, one thing you notice is that when you add the two fractions, very important thing that before you add them up, the two fractions must have the same denominators, okay? So the formula you have is A divided by B plus C divided by B. So given two fractions, okay? If these two fractions have the same denominator, like this case right here, B and B, right? Then you can combine the two fractions or add them up. B as denominator, you just write as B. Do not add denominators, okay? Leave the denominator as is, just B. And you add the numerator, A plus C. Okay, same idea here. We have same denominator. So we would have same denominator. Okay, you see that? I'm just writing same denominator. And I'm going to add the top, okay? I'm going to add all numerator from these two fractions. So 4x squared minus 5xy. Numerator of this first fraction. And I will add with numerator of this second fraction. Plus 2xy minus y squared. Okay? So I'm just combining these two fractions with the same denominator. Alright. Next, you're going to simplify the numerator and denominator. Simplify common factors of 1. Alright, let's see. 4x squared. There's only one term in the numerator, so you just have to rewrite this to 4x squared. Negative 5xy. Now, it has the like term plus 2xy. You know that you can combine these two like terms. So negative 5xy plus 2xy is negative 3xy. Okay, so we're done with the first three terms. The last term is negative y squared. And negative y squared has no like term, so just rewriting this as negative y squared divided by x squared minus y squared. Now, you need to simplify. Simplify any common factors that the top numerator has and the bottom denominator have, okay? Common factors. Now, for this numerator, let's factor this out on this side first. I'm going to work on the side. So this is the numerator in this fraction. Alright, same idea. You have x squared, you have y squared. So you know that it will be x, x, y, y, okay? Because x squared is x squared, y squared is y squared. But this time, you also have this coefficient 4, okay? So it's either 4, 1, okay, or 1, 4. We don't know which way it goes. Alright. Now you can decide to use this FOIL methods, or you can use the AC method. Again, for FOIL methods, you will try a lot of time, try to guess what is the correct coefficient for each y. I probably would use the AC methods, okay? So for AC methods, A is 4, okay? C is negative 1. So A times C is equal to negative 4, okay? So let's see. So a times c is -4, and factor of -4 or ac, okay, which is 4 can be factor of 4, -4 can be -1, 4, or the other way, +1, -4, or -2, 2, or the other way around, which is the same. Doesn't matter what order because you got the same value too here, same length. How about any other factors of -4? That's all you have. I just want to see which one, okay, sum of AC factors, okay? And the sum you want to get is B, which is -3, okay? So you have these factor of AC, okay? Factor of AC, which is -4. And you want to think about which factors, this pair or this pair, would generate the sum of AC factor, the sum, which is B equal to -3. All right. By looking at this second pair, I know that it's impossible to get -3, okay? So you know you don't have to check this. Impossible. How about this one? Very likely, right? -1, 4. Now, it would work if you take the sum of +1, -4, because this is -3. Okay, I'll show you both ways. So this way, one is -1 plus 4. You get 3, right? Now 3 is almost, but you don't have the correct side. What if you switch the side, meaning you have +1 and -4? So you take the sum of these, you have 1, subtract, adding -4, okay? Simplify, you have 1 subtracts 4, right? Positive times negative. Simplify, you have -3. Now, you see that you have the B right here, right? -3. So you know the correct factors are 1 and -4. Alright, so let me write on the side so I know the correct is +1, -4. Okay, we'll clear this out. And remember AC methods, you're rewriting this term, and for this middle term right here, you're going to rewrite this in terms of these two factors. Alright, I can write this as 1, +1, okay, xy, subtract 4xy. Do you see that 1xy subtract 4xy is equal to 3xy? And then subtracts y squared here. Okay? Alright, so we're almost there. Now, let's see. Then we group these, okay? We group these two terms. I think it's easier if you can group these because of the coefficient term right here, 4. I probably would rewrite this, okay? I would group this with this because of coefficient. 4x squared subtracts 4xy, okay? This 1xy is just xy, so I'm going to rewrite this as xy, okay? Minus y squared. I still have the 4 terms, right? So 4x squared is from here. This -4xy from here, okay? This xy from here, I'm just switched the positions, and -y squared. Alright, let's factor out the common factor. For these two terms, it would be 4 times x, right? Common factor is 4, x squared x. The common factor is x, and there's no y, so you cannot factor out. So now, 4x times what equal to 4x squared x, right? Negative, go here, subtracts 4x times what equal to 4xy got to be y, right? So 4x times y is 4xy. How about here? Plus, for these two terms, x is not a common factor because x only happened in the first term but not the second term here. How about y? Yes, y happened here and y happened here. But you can only factor out y because y is the common factor to both terms. Factor out y. Y times what equal xy? X, right? Subtract from here, go here, subtracts. Alright, y times what equal y squared? Got to be y. Alright, now we have two terms. So we go from 4 terms to 2 terms. Okay? For these 2 terms, the common factor is x minus y. So I'm going to factor out x minus y. Okay? If I factor this out, for this first term, x minus y, the remaining term is 4x, right? Plus, go here. I just factor x minus y. For the second term, if I factor out x minus y right here, okay, the remaining term is y. So y go here. So using AC methods, I factor out the numerators, and I got this. Okay? So let me rewriting factors of the numerator, which is x minus y times 4x plus y. Okay? And I'm going to factor out this denominator as well. For this denominator, we have x squared minus y squared. Again, you can use the formula a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b times a plus b. Okay? For this, a is x, right? At the negative, b is y. So using this formula, we have a minus b mean x minus y times a plus b mean x plus y. Okay? So I just factor out the denominator, which is x minus y times x plus y. So let me rewrite this denominator in terms of the two factors, x minus y times x plus y. Okay? Clear out state. Alright, now you look for the common factors in numerator and denominator and cancel that out or simplify. In this numerator, right, you have x minus y. Is it x minus y in the denominator? Yes, right? So this one, so you can simplify. Take this, divide this, okay? Or you can factor this out as x minus y. Factor out x minus y, okay? Is there any other term you can factor? So x minus y is done. How about this one? 4x plus y. Is there 4x plus y? No. So factor x minus y on top. In the numerator, at 4x plus y is the remaining factors. How about here? After you factor x minus y, right? The only remaining is x plus y, and there's no x plus y on top. So remaining is x plus y. Alright. X minus y divided by x minus y is 1. Okay? Time 4x plus y divided by x plus y. Okay? Simplify further, you have 4x plus y divided by x plus y. Now, do not take this 4 divided by this, okay? You cannot simplify the numerator and denominator when they are not written in a factor forms. This is factor form, okay? First factor, second time the second factor. You see, numerator, this is factor forms. Denominator written in factor form, something multiplied by something. For this is 4x plus y. Denominator x plus y. They are not written in factor forms. So please do not simplify and take y out. That's wrong. Okay? You can only simplify common factors when they are written, numerator and denominator, written in the form something times something on top, and in denominator or at bottom, something times something. So this is the answer for adding the two fractions.